Alrighty, so I have moved the camera over here. You're in between my two monitors now, and you can see the dog in the chair. Very cool, very Buster. And today, I wanted to try a going second team. I originally just tried it with the Red Valenti. It was bad, don't even bother. But I want to try it with Nalphamy because I have not used Nalphamy since Escanor's release, and he is like god tier support for the human team now. So we're going to be using the green Arthur in the back. That will give us, I think it should give our team roughly like 30% max HP, which will be kind of helpful, and you know, that will help us hopefully tank a little bit more. I want to go second, but going second is incredibly hard. Like, I know that I'm in like Champ 1, like challenger sort of like area as far as like PvP goes for geared ungeared, but it's yeah, it's terrible. I don't know, maybe if you're in lower brackets some of the stuff will work a little bit more consistently, but up here it's just, I've literally fought the Sins team basically every single time I've queued in. The only time I haven't is I fought a team like this earlier, like the human team with Nalphamy, and they were going second, and if I was able to go first, like I was able to do a lot of damage to them, and it was not very good for them. So it's pretty typical, unfortunately. Luckily, the evasion food gets through there, and I'm not going to die this turn. Having the stance from Nalphamy is incredibly good. He did use both of his Escanor cards. I'm going to try to kill Melee off in the hopes of banking on him not getting extra defense-related stats from me, or from cleansing off my bond debuffs. And hopefully, best case scenario, he doesn't draw too many extra Escanor cards since he just used 2 of those. So we do kill Melee off right here because the extra damage, which is good. I'm back up to full HP because Escanor's lifesteal stat is stupid high. And now we just have to worry about trying to get rid of Escanor. We do top deck a level 2 single target and another stance, which is incredibly good. Like, that's going to be really hard to beat. Nalphamy's a really good tank. I'm not positive on how this is going to go. I do have Tarmiel Link on him. This is a level 2 single target as well. He top-decked another one as well. Okay, doesn't kill me, so this is going to proc my res, and then I'm still alive for the turn. Then goes for Escanor. Okay. Not doing nearly as much damage there either, so that is not going to kill, and then we should be hopefully good to kill his Escanor off. I only have 2 stacks on Nalphamy. I guess he is disabled, so I don't know if I'm gonna risk it and go for this. I don't know if that's gonna kill or not, but I don't have any means of ult gauge removal right now, and having that stance on, that might kill actually. Boom, nice. Okay, we do have the flame on us, so we're gonna take some damage here. But he's running, like, all he has left is 2 supports, so I think we're fine. Okay, that actually worked out pretty good for the first match. I'm going to have to buy more tickets because the last video that I tried to do did not go very well. But I kind of like that. I really like Nalphamy, one of my favorite collab characters, like, ever. And we'll see if he can keep it up, maybe? Alrighty, that's not my costume, so we're going second. Ooh, okay, has Deanne on the field. Red Deanne at that, okay, interesting. I don't know if we'll be able to get through her or not, actually. She does increase, like, damage dealt and everything when she assumes a stance. So he's going to go for a stance here into, I assume, double Escanor card. Because he's not got... He doesn't have, like, triple AoE or anything for, like, the melee stacks or anything like that. I'm not going to be able to get to the melee, which is going to be a bit unfortunate. I kind of like this setup because it forces me to kill Deanne, which means that he's going to gain the 20% attack related on Escanor. Makes a lot of sense to me, at least. Okay, double single target onto Bon. He would have killed Bon for sure there if I did not have evasion food on, so that at least works out a little bit for me. I'm not actually sure what to think of the Deanne at this point, so I am going to double attack into her just to see how this goes. I have not played against a Deanne yet, so let me see this. Pretty good damage from the AoE. We burned some HP off and everything. That might kill? Not quite a kill. Okay, so Melly's going to gain orbs here now, which is very bad for us. Luckily, he didn't put any stacks on now for me, so he won't be able to stance cancel this turn, which is good. I do have bond combos, which is kind of nice, and I do have an extra Escanor card. I don't know. My stance is going to be gone this turn, though, so... Okay, attacks in with Diane into AoE. If he goes... I think he still has the AoE from Melly here. Maybe he'll kill off Bon. No, okay, he doesn't. But he goes for his ultimate. Yeah, that's pretty bad for us. Let's go for this. That'll give us Bon's ultimate. Unfortunately, Melly's going to get all creation here. And that's really bad. And he's got his ultimate. Yeah, I don't think there's really much I can do here. So we kill off the Dian. He gains attack related. Yeah. Because I didn't get a second stance. If I would have got another stance, I think it would have been maybe livable. Probably not. Because the all creation is insane. So I'm cooked. Yeah, this is going to do enough damage on its own to, yeah. That is understandable. We get the HP back. Nah. Wishful thinking. Alright, I'm going first, I think. We did drop down into Champion 3. I think that running... Whatchamacallit? I think that running... Oh, I think this is a bot. I was going to say I need to play for evasion food here, but I don't think I do. Maybe running Christmas Roxy in the back is going to be your best bet, trying to go second, because honestly, the biggest issue that I'm having is that I'm not able to kill characters off fast enough, and they're able to get their ultimates. So me needing a little bit of build-up means that I might have to have that ult control in my back pocket kind of thing, because none of these characters have ult control. Maybe running Arthur for like some extra damage on my turn too could be somewhat helpful, but it's also going to depend on your hand and everything. I mean, you will get extra basic stats, I guess. I'm not too sure. Maybe we try to just turn this into like an experimenting video and try to do a couple of different like going second setups. I'm not positive on that just yet. We do get another, whatchamacallit, stance, which is actually really, really good, and we can get some decent card draw here. We don't lower the Escanor, but with the stance on and the combo, I'm hoping that this is enough to kill. I'm not positive if that's going to be the case or not. Okay, does kill. That's good for me. I'll go back into Champ 2. Yeah, I think maybe we take the Roxy Link off of Escanor and throw Christmas Roxy in the back. See if that can save us. Okay, so I have swapped Chaos Arthur in instead of Bon, and I now have Christmas Roxy in the back line for hopefully a little bit of ult control. It has increased my CC by quite a bit, actually, which I was kind of surprised by. I'm at 230 now. Okay, running the default costume on Escanor. Kind of interesting. We do have the extra merge here for turn 1, which is really good for the Arthur. Okay, this is actually good because he's fighting into the evasion, so this is going to get wasted. This extra single target is going to be kind of rough, though. I do have Tarmio Link on him. I think we live that, which is good. Boom. So that's kind of nice. Now we can... I don't have Bon on the team anymore, so I think we just go... What is your ultimate level, out of curiosity? Okay. I guess we just fight into Escanor, because, I mean, best case scenario, we kill him. Worst case scenario, we don't. That is damage capped, so this will go in a bit. Okay, I think we kill him here. We don't have any debuffs that we're putting on, so Melly shouldn't get any sort of crazy benefit from that. Half damage on those two is actually really nice. This stance is going to be awesome. And he will have to use 2 attacks Oh, like he'll have to use one attack into a second attack to be able to stance cancel that, which means that hopefully our Arthur should pop passive here. Upgrading onto melee, which means that the first attack is not going to stance cancel. Okay, he's going for the AoE to hopefully kill off Arthur, I think. Not quite going to do it. With the stance on, it's really hard to kill him. Okay, pops my res. I don't have another stance for him, unfortunately, but I don't think it's going to matter too much here. So let's go ahead and infect, single target, and then single target with Arthur. And then that will hopefully be enough. Best case scenario here, this single target kills melee, lands on... Doesn't land on. I was going to say lands on Gother, kills him off too, but... Not quite. Okay, this is already starting to be a little bit better. The ult control didn't necessarily play the biggest role there, but the hand that we drew was a big part of that. Okay, so we have a demon team, which is very surprising. I've not seen a demon team in what feels like weeks. We get an extra Arthur card, so we're going to have to merge that. He's going first with Demon King, which is good for us, because going second with Demon King is where the issues lie. Arthur is pretty good at killing off Demon Kings, and Escanor actually will have a pretty good chance to get through it as well. This AoE going off is not a big deal, because he's basically just using it for the stack. Please tell me you don't have triple AoE. Actually, never mind. I was going to say please do have triple AoE, because now he's going to be able to stance cancel my... Now for me, unfortunately. Odds of me killing are pretty low. So I think what I need to do is play into Arthur's passive here. Burn a little bit of HP off. And then just play into it like that. I do have the Tarmio link on Arthur, which is good. I almost wonder if the single target would have been able to kill the Estarossa there. Because he took a lot, like he took quite a lot of damage from that. And we have type advantage and everything. We're going to pop Arthur's passive here. It's very unlikely that he's going to be able to kill my Arthur off this turn, if I had to guess. Because we do have the extra crit defense and everything. Okay, not stance canceling me on the first attack is not very good for him. I mean, he did infect, which is understandable. Like, I get the play. Ooh. Encroached my Escanor. Escanor can't be stat lowered, though. I'm going to cleanse this off with Arthur, though. So I think I'm chilling. I think I'm actually in a really good spot here. Demon King could potentially be a problem, but I'm going to try to focus on melee, I think. So we cleansed off the encroachment on Arthur, which is great. This AoE is actually going to kill off the Estarossa and get rid of extra stats and stuff from the stacks. Almost kills him. There's no way melee lives, doesn't completely die to the initial attack, so the extra damage is going to land on Demon King and kill him. Not a big fan of this specific match, because realistically, I mean, I don't know what it's like in lower brackets. You'll have to let me know, but I literally fight the Sins team 9 times out of 10. Like, it's literally the triple UR Sins team almost every single time I queue in, so that, although beating that isn't that hard, I don't know how realistic it's going to be for people. Okay, I'm going first, which is scary. Okay, it's either going to be a bot or evasion food. Top deck a level 2, which means that I can use 3 cards here. It kind of feels like evasion. So let's go for this, just in case. I'm not positive if it's evasion or not. It kind of felt like latency. Glad I baited. Can we kill melee turn 1? It says level 2. Yeah, definitely killing melee turn 1. So that's kind of nice. I almost wonder if it's better. Well, we don't put on debuffs, so maybe it's better to kill Gother off in that scenario. I'm not sure. Getting rid of melee is really, really nice regardless. So I have that going for me. Because he wouldn't have been able to stance cancel until the last card of the turn anyway. Oh, the other dog. The other dog. Oh my god. Ooh, okay, big damage here. probably kills me off through the res. Does kill me off through the res. Okay. The dog's up here. Okay. We have Arthur's passive now, though, so I think we don't have much to worry about. Let's just do something like this, and we should be chilling, I think. I could have maybe even double AoE'd with Arthur to just guarantee, like, the full team wipe, but getting rid of Escanor is obviously, like, the priority for the most part, so... Killing off him. Didn't check ult levels, so do we take damage here? We were going to take damage there. The Scorching Flame debuff showed up. I think we're going to call it there. If you are running, going second, let me know what you're using, because I do think that it's, like, obviously, there's two sides of the coin. You're either going first and winning your games, or you're going second and losing your games, or you have a setup that actually can go second, and it's actually working out for you, in which I'm interested to know how that's going. I think Naofami's kind of the key, but Arthur is also really helpful because of the basic stats and everything. Not running the Bond is kind of important because if I'm going up against the Sins team every single time, those debuffs are going to give Melee the advantage he needs. It's you got to be very careful with your team comp, I think, and that can be obviously pretty rough because like needing specific characters to be able to go second is obviously not as good. So either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about going second. Obviously it's not very easy. Percival will hopefully help things out a bit in that regard because he actually does seem like he is quite a good tank. And he's like going to help out the mono green human team dream, I guess, which is also kind of interesting. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you guys tomorrow.